One of the first things that I do when I wake up on Sunday mornings is I set my alarm for the next day, and then I set a backup alarm because I want to make sure that I get up with enough time to eat breakfast, and if it's a cardio day, to do my cardio before work. I usually get up at about 5 right now if it's a cardio day, but tomorrow is leg day, so I can sleep in a little bit. So I've set my main alarm for 5:45, and I'm gonna set my phone alarm for 5:50, 5 minutes later. And why I do that is because I don't want 2 alarms going off at the exact same time, because that's really annoying. So my alarm is now set, and then the other thing that I do is I get out my lunch pail to make sure that I don't forget to make my lunch for work the next day, because it's all about doing these little things to set myself up for success for the week ahead so that I can stay on track. And it works because look at this, baby. Whoa. I'm lean. I woke up so lean. Yeah. Hello. Cardio time, bud.
Hey.
Sweet muffins. So we're just doing cardio, and I got a craving for Hawaiian protein pizza for dinner tonight, and I kind of want like a different, like fancy dessert. And so we're gonna stop at the store on our way home. Got my bag, and we're gonna get what I need for the pizza, and then I'm gonna look around and see what I have for dessert. I have about 260 cals to play with for dessert, so I'm gonna pick some low-cal stuff, and then we'll show you what we get when we're done.
These are our dates and missions that we go on, grocery store dates.
Sassy and I are best buds, and this is what we do for dates. We go to the grocery store and do cardio. Got a mini haul for you back from the grocery store. So I got some low-fat Alfredo sauce to go on my pizza because I'm making Hawaiian pizza with a twist. I'm using Alfredo sauce instead of pizza sauce.
Oh, you should have kept it for a twist ending, not told.
Oh, you're right.
We'll
erase that. Rewind. Okay, then I got some pineapple tidbits to go for my pizza. Sassy and I have been loving popcorn at night, and this Canadian cheddar kernel seasoning is our favorite, and we're really low, so we got a new one. Then for my dessert, I've been craving fresh fruit, so I got this mixed fresh fruit. That way I don't have to do anything. And I love that this has the calories on the back. 60 calories for 1/5, which is about half a cup, which is exactly what I'm gonna have. And then these are the peanut butter fudge smoothie bars. These are from Zehrs in Canada, and they're the PC Blue menu. They're 100 calories a bar. They're super tasty, and like a fudgesicle. They really help with my cravings. So that is what I'm gonna be having, and I'm gonna show you how I track my calories for my dessert in a minute. Okay, so this is MyFitnessPal. I'm not sponsored. This is just the free app. And because it's free, you can't customize your calories. So my goal here says 1620. I got it as close as I could, but my actual calories are 1615. I've inputted most of my day. I have like my breakfast, lunch, what I'm gonna be eating for dinner, and then my snack, which is the popcorn. So I'm at 1355, and I have 260 calories left for dessert. So what I do is I go into MyFitnessPal if I want to new something, and I look up, okay, I got the PC Blue menu peanut butter fudge smoothie bars. So I'm going to click add food, and I'm going to look that up. Blue menu peanut butter fudge smoothie bars. Okay, there it is, right there. So I'm gonna click it, and I want to have 2. So I do 2, save, that's 200 calories. So I added it, and then you can go back and see I'm now at 1555. So now for something like this, I'm gonna look up mixed fresh fruit, or let's try fresh fruit cup. And I know it's 60 calories, so I want to look, there we go, fresh fruit, 60 calories. So you just basically, if you can't find exactly, you look for as close as you can. Like I try to be as accurate as I can. So I found the 60 calories and there we go. 1,615 calories, that's my entire day. So I've got my dessert worked in there. You can change things up as you want, but I try to be consistent with my meals so that when I have a craving, I can go, okay, 260 calories for dessert, what can I get? And that's how I do it. All right, I am shredding my cheese for the week. This is gonna be for the pizza and then I'll use it throughout the week on other low-cal pizzas. I got the part skim mozzarella. I try to get shredded, but for some reason where we live in Canada, I can't get light shredded pizza mozzarella, like already shredded. So I have to buy the brick and do it myself. So when I do this, I used to just do it as I needed, but it was becoming a pain. I was not wanting to do it anymore every time. So I learned, do it all at once. Set myself up for success. Then all I have to do is pull from it throughout the week. And this is my other trick. Instead of shredding it in something and then having to transfer it, I literally just put the shredder in a big Ziploc bag like this. And I shred directly into the bag. That way, I don't have to do anything after. So this is literally what I do. And yeah, okay, the bag, it gets a little bit in the way, but who cares? This saves me so much work. And the friends, and time. I have lost 130 pounds and I've kept it off for 10 years. And this is what I've learned about losing it and keeping it off. It's not about trying to be perfect. It's not about the big things. It's about the little things in between like this that set you up throughout the day. The switching desserts if I want a different dessert. The adding protein to my pizza to help me stay full. Setting my alarm, making my lunch, setting a backup alarm because we've been having the power go out a lot lately and you don't wanna be waking up late and not getting your cardio in because that's gonna set you up for failure. So it's about those little things. And if you're looking for a great protein, because protein lowers your hunger hormone and helps you feel fuller longer, and it is normal to be hungry when you're in a calorie deficit trying to lose weight, this is the best tasting protein powder ever. It's HTLT Steps. I love adding protein powder to like my protein ice cream, my Greek yogurt to make like a high protein, low cal fruit dip, Greek yogurt bowls. This is the chocolate peanut butter and I love chocolate peanut butter. This is so good in everything, especially plain Greek yogurt. Code Nicole will save you 15% off and the link is down below for this. And whey casein, they blend the best into everything and they're really good for baking too.
And casein specifically is a protein that stays in your body longer.
It's slower digesting, which is an even more of a bonus.
Shredder.
Okay, I'm making Hawaiian twist protein pizza for dinner. And to make it, I'm gonna be using the dough from my pepperoni pizza recipe that's in my guilt-free cookbook. So this is my pepperoni pizza recipe. I'm gonna be using the exact dough recipe and then modifying the toppings to make it Hawaiian, and then I'm gonna adjust the calories to match it. My guilt-free cookbook is low-cal versions of all your favorite foods. I got the pizza in there, cheesecake, cupcakes, tons of protein ice cream, French fries, low-calorie Big Mac. So many good things. Use code Nicole, save yourself 10% off, and check the link out down below if you want to buy that. You will not be disappointed, buddy. All right, so this is what we're gonna need. For the dough, 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm just using GV all-purpose. 1 cup of plain fat-free Greek yogurt, and this is the one from Costco. 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, which is there. 3/4 teaspoon of regular salt, and 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Then for my toppings, we need 4 slices of Black Forest ham that has been cut into little pieces and divided into 2 slices each, because this makes 1 large pizza or 2 small. I like making the 2 small because I'm gonna have 1 tonight and then eat the other one tomorrow for my dinner. So this is the ham. It's the Your Fresh Market Black Forest ham from Walmart. 2 tablespoons of the pineapple tidbits that I showed you this morning, and it's divided into 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon. Then we need 60 grams of light shredded mozzarella cheese, the stuff I showed you this morning, divided into 30 grams each. And then Alfredo sauce, which is the one I bought today, we're gonna need 4 tablespoons, 2 per pizza. And I have the oven preheated to 400 degrees, and I've got a baking sheet that I've lined with tin foil, and I sprayed it with cooking spray. So, time to get your hands dirty, buddy. I got this already in the bowl. I'm gonna dump the rest of my seasonings and baking powder and salt in there and give it a stir. You're also gonna need a rolling pin, or you can use your hands too, but I find the rolling pin the easiest. So we're just gonna blend this up until it's like really well combined. And then we're gonna add, that looks good. Okay, now I'm gonna put in the Greek yogurt, and I'm gonna stir this up until a ball starts to form.
It's gonna be like magic.
Yes, yeah, you're not gonna believe, like, really, you can make dough out of Greek yogurt and flour? Yes, and this is like Kyle and I's go-to when we want pizza. Like, that tastes like store-bought. This is the dough that we use. So you'll see it starts to become lumpy, and keep going until most of the flour is combined and it's like super lumpy. And then I like to get in there with my hands and make a ball. And just keep kneading until a ball forms. And your hands are gonna look like monster hands, but that's the fun part.
Yeah.
And just keep kneading until everything is combined in there.
Every time we make it, I forget how good just the dough itself smells.
I know, the seasonings really make it smell lovely.
Yeah.
And another thing that I love about this like dough is that like I've got the pepperoni pizza recipe in the guilt-free book, but the dough is so good, I keep modifying it. I'm like, oh, I feel like this kind of pizza. Okay, I'll just use the dough and then modify the toppings, you know? So this is what it looks like. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it into 2 smaller ones. If you wanted to make a large one, like you wanna feed your family with it or whatever, you could roll that whole thing into 1 large pizza crust. I'm gonna do as even as I can. You could weigh this to like make it accurate, but I'm cool to just eyeball it. Okay, so now I'm gonna clear myself some room. Roll this out into the thickness that I like, which I'm a thick crust kind of girl, so I'll leave it fairly decently.
Really easy to work with too, like even I can make this.
It's so easy. I love how quick it is to like make and cook and stuff too. Get down there, buddy. There. Come on, let's roll out to a little bit of cutie. I think that looks good. Okay, just make it a little bit roundier. Okay, then what I like to do is take it and put it on my cookie sheet, and then I'll make the next one. Roll that out to the thickness that you like. Okay, now I'm gonna take my sauce and I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons on each pizza dough, pizza crust. There we go. That smells yummy. And then I'm just gonna spread this on all over. Okay. Now I'm just gonna top both of them. I think we'll go ham. You get a lot
Yes.
of ham, 2 slices. I love ham deli meat because it's such a low-cal, high-volume food. Like, you can eat so much of it for low-cal. And I'm always looking for low-cal, high-volume foods, which is what my whole cookbook is. You can eat, you know, huge volumes of food that tastes really good. And that was another goal when I made my cookbook, is I wanted the food to taste as close to the real thing as I could while keeping, you know, the protein high and the calories low. And that is exactly what I try to do with every recipe that I make, because that's how I've been able to lose the weight and keep it off. This looks great.
This is gonna be one of your favorite meals. Like we go to this crust all the time when we crave pizza.
Yeah, this is like, when we made this one day, we said, yeah, it's going in the cookbook. And we've been making it, we make it so much. And it's so easy. And like, we always have all the stuff on hand to make it. Because if you're craving like tasty pizza, but store-bought or like frozen or takeout is like too many calories, well, this is your go-to. Okay, so the pizzas are topped and ready to go, and I'm gonna cook these for 12 to 15 minutes at 400 degrees. Pizzas are done. I cooked them for the whole 15 minutes. Sometimes I do 12. Today I wanted them a little crispier. The other one I'm letting cool so I can pack it for the fridge, and I'll have it for dinner tomorrow. So I'm just gonna slice this one up. Calories for this entire pizza: 543, 8 grams of fat, 80 grams of carbs, and 38 grams of protein. Now, 1 slice of fast food pizza is like a minimum of 300 calories. So I can have this whole thing for less than 2 slices of fast food and that much protein. And it's great. Don't steal ham from the other pieces. Look at that, guys. Just looking lovely.
Don't burn yourself.
Oh no, but I'm gonna enjoy you, buddy. Alfredo with ham and pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's something about pineapple on pizza too, like, wow. I'm gonna eat this whole thing right now, and then I'll be back for dessert, honey. All right, my cute honeys, this is my dessert. 2 of those peanut butter fudge, what do you call them? Peanut butter fudge smoothie bars, and 1/2 cup of the fresh mixed fruit. And I had a grape. This is the freshest fruit that I've ever gotten from there. It's always good, but it's like really good today. So 260 calories for this whole plate, 5 grams of fat, 46 grams of carbs, and 9 grams of protein.
They're good size too.
They are, yeah. And they're really fudgy.
And peanut butter. Smoothie.
Chocolatey.
Frozen.
And goody. Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll catch you in the next vid, honey. These are good.
See you guys.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.